Hi guys. So I haven't uploaded in like 30 days. Welcome back. If you're still here and watching this, thank you. So today we're gonna be reviewing Lego set 71807 Sora's Elemental Tech Mech with 209 pieces retailing for 20 US dollars. This adjusting, making the mech look better because this is a horrible mech. I'll get to that later, but let's. Oh no. Let's talk about Sora's Elemental Tech Mech. So here, as you can see, we have a mech. So ball joint. What the what? What the bird sounding owl? Owl sounding bird? Okay, so we have. You can decapitate her. So you can see the ball joint in the arm. Very good movement. She has these little like sea-bound blades on her shoulders, so and they are on ball joints. I don't really know why they're here. I guess it's to mimic like what Kai's mech has with the fire. Oh yeah. And she also comes with this like elemental like tech saw blade thing. Oh. Wait for it. She can like cut through the tree. But and then the other hand there is the blade, big blade. I don't know why they made the blade like this. You have to like slash downward or like slash outward or just like stab. You can't really stab because she doesn't have an elbow, or the mech doesn't have an elbow, and the mech's cockpit opens down out. We have that minifigure, and her cockpit is really exposed for some reason. Like compared to Kai's, look how much Kai's was like closed in compared to hers. Like he has the shoulder pads. I guess it's to make hers look more agile and less armored. But like, holy gang, I do not like that. You can just like see it. You can put her inside without opening and closing the cockpit. What's the point of the cockpit? It's just that I think this area should have like been covered a bit more maybe. Other than that, not much going on with the torso. Nice color scheme. Ah yes, there's sword holders. For some reason Sora always has two golden swords, but there are places to store them, and they kind of work like elbow blades, so you can just like stab downward with that. This is very violent. This is why my videos are not for kids. YouTube, you should make it not for kids. And here are the legs, the best part of this mech. She has these like stompers, not stompers, but they're pretty big, and they allow for like if you get the center, they have a very good center of gravity. This whole mech has a very good center of gravity. I think all the mechs do. But I just noticed for Sora especially, like if you want to pose her on one leg, I'll show that later. Like you can get her in a running pose. Like, okay, Mac. There we go. So when with that upper part, it's better because you have the extra, what's the word, mass of that on top to help with the centering. But look, the only part of the mech that is armored, she has waist skirts. And they get in the way so much while posing, and most of the time they're like look at that, there's so much space in here that you think it could fall down, but because it's one big piece it doesn't. So, it's not that it gets in the way of posing, is that when you get into most poses, like you think that in an actual, if that was an actual waist skirt, this would all fold down to like cover around this with like that, basically. Like it's on top of that instead of being connected by the waist to the cover up the legs. And there's also not much to cover up. It's just like normal legs. So I don't know, it gets in the way too much in my opinion. And yeah, most of the time in like most poses, they're gonna be at like a 45-degree angle out. Like if I get her running again, you know, they're out at a 45-degree angle. I can't push them down without pushing down the legs. So I think that was a humongous oversight, and I think that the waist, I don't like the waist, the worst part of the mech. But yeah, so you know, we have the whole mech, very good posability, ball joints. I don't know if, I don't think I said that, yeah. But yeah, you can get the mech into a lot of cool poses. Okay. There we go. You wanna like actually I'll just move that around. We have, oh yeah, that's the thing, is because these mechs have such limited articulation because of just using because most of them just use big ball joints for their joints. Not most of them, all of them. The only like mini ball joints on this one were for the C-bound blades. But yeah, there you go. You can get her in a pretty good running pose. She's like running, you can like feel the mass of the mech running forward because of her body like moving with it while she runs. Now, like I said, these waist skirts, they just fan out and it looks really weird. But yeah, so really good articulation. It's like, this is I would say an 8 out of 10 mech. I just don't like that. That's exposed and the waist skirts suck. Like really bad. They are horrid. Yeah. I swear I built my Lego properly. It's just, and then obviously there's the Sora that goes inside. Nothing new here. It's just the same old Sora. It's a good way to get her hairpiece. If you know from past videos, I don't like this minifigure. Why did I buy this set? I didn't. It was a gift. Did I ask for this gift? You will never know. Ooh. But yeah, same old Sora since season 1. Don't love her. And then we have the best part of the set. An environment. You have something for, like, that's how the designers knew that the mech wasn't even worth $20, that they had to throw in a little environment build with like a wolf moss warrior with an extra backpack made from a lot of pieces to pump up that piece count. But yeah, we have this little tree, pretty cool. I think it could have used maybe one more leaf, make it look more complete. And as a flight stand, like a transparent stand piece, so you can connect your alpha furry, omega alpha furry leader from Ohio. So you know, he's like flying, he can almost get up to Sora's like cockpit, so that's pretty cool. And the Sora's like saw thing can just and cut down the tree. Mr. Beast team trees. But yeah, this is great, like world building and an environment for them to interact in a way. It's also a good way to just have the wolf be able to have something to fly. You can also just attach him like that because he has a stud on his back. You can give him like this lunging pose, but he's in the sky. Caw-caw! Here you go. But the thing is, like this, you can't really get the Sora's like cockpit unless like you get her mech to get down a little bit. There we go. So overall, yeah, we're on to the overall thoughts. Actually, I forgot the mech can do this. Now you can, oh. See these waist skirts. The only reason why you can't mix and match legs between the mechs is because of Sora's mech having waist skirts. Her mech having waist skirts. It's so like unnecessary in my opinion. But yeah, there you go. So you can mix and match their body parts, their arms, their legs. not their legs, their arms and their waists. So their lower half only. But you can't mix and match their legs because, like, so because you see Kai's mech has like this little like extra armor around the leg, which is what they were trying to do with Sora's one by giving it a waist skirt, but because it's connected up here, the leg comes off as just a really slim, very white leg compared to that, which is bulked up by the armor, the evil armor piece at the top. So it's all Sora's mech's fault. That was the concept art for this season of Lego Ninjago Dragon's Rising Season 2. Instead of having like, they had a mech in there which was Nia's mech, and she had waist skirts on her mech. She also had like a tail and a trident, and she like swapped her arm with Cole's mech in the art. That was so much better. It's just all this untapped potential. And then Lloyd's mech came out, and that was just a samurai mech. That was just Nia mech. So I don't know what Lego designers were doing. I guess they wanted to make more Sora mechs, even though they made Sora's transforming mech by a year ago before that. But overall, despite my dislike to this character, I think this set is worth it to pick up because everybody is selling it for, what is it, $16.99, because they know that even the retailers know it's not worth it. That's how you know it's bad. But overall, this mech isn't half bad. It's only the waist skirts are really annoying. So, like, I guess you could find a way to probably just like attach them to the leg itself instead. I think that would work much better than what they actually did, which was a complete and utter stupidity. And then, oh, there goes the Wolf Master Warrior. I think the this low key, the tree with the Wolf Master Warrior carries the set. It's just so good, and they use like the dragon horn piece in there. Yeah. Oh, guys, watch me not upload for the next 2 years.